it turns out that the catastrophe that is Madam Web at the box office is a much worse catastrophe than anybody could have seen. It's like going from Pacific Rim 1 to Pacific Rim, whatever the second one was called. It just gets much worse the more you know about it. So let's talk about the real budget. So this was originally reported by The Hollywood Reporter, who were talking about Madam Web's production budget, the theatrical run, and, the disastrous opening weekend it had. I was like, oh my god, this thing is truly dead the moment you saw the first numbers. Well, they were talking about what was reported, and prior to any reshoots that went down and all that, the reported budget was 80 to 90 million. Now, with reshoots, re-edits, and things that got changed around, the delays and what happened, the budget of the film reportedly ballooned up to about $120 million. This is before the marketing. The marketing expected to have cost about 100 to 150 million, meaning that this film, if everything is correct, cost anywhere between 250 to 300 million, meaning it probably needed about 450 to more likely 500 million on the high end to be profitable, which was never going to happen. Let's just be clear about that one. If Ant-Man was struggling to get to 500 million, Madam Web was not hitting that money. So it's going to be an interesting tale to watch unfold in regards to this film during the course of this year. And then when we get to the official financial breakdowns by the end of the year, because I'm assuming we're going to see a disaster unfold in regards to Sony's numbers, especially if there's a couple other hits coming against it, which we don't know how it's going to go. There's obviously the hype for the Ghostbusters film, but the last one didn't make much more than the reboot, which everybody hated. So they're spending a lot more on the new one. Let's hope that that's a hit for them. There's obviously Kraven and Venom. We'll see. The jury's out on Kraven. Venom is a known commodity, but even the sequel had numbers far lower than the first one. So they could be in real trouble here, and Madam Web could be the catalyst for the rest of the year.